Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dead Videos, and today we'll be playing some more Colony Survival in our second time slot here. And it is my pleasure to announce to you that we have a special guest today. We have, returning to CatCam, Obsidian. Ladies and gentlemen, I set up the blanket in the camera, and he plopped himself almost perfectly dead center into frame. I don't know what else to do about that other than include him at this point. He's right there. Might as well include him, as he does seem to be quite popular. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play some Colony Survival. And we're also going to test out a side thing here today. We've got I'm going to start building a little library of music to play over games like Colony Survival that don't have music. Hopefully it's relatively quiet in the background. Relatively quiet and in the background. So hopefully that should be doing all right. In fact, I'm actually going to turn down a little bit more. Just a smidge. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's refamiliarize ourselves. What were we doing last time we were playing Colony Survival? Oh, right. Building this monstrosity. Okay. Oh, it's just turning nighttime apparently too. So that's wonderful. Fantastic, one might say. All right. Oh right, I forgot about the berry bushes that I'm putting everywhere. Forgot about that. I'm sure it's fine. I think it's funny, so it's fine. Let's see. We've got a significant amount of walls we need to make, including down here, and we actually have people sleeping down here too. And we're up to 144 beds because of this monstrosity that we built out, what, 4 levels on? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we've got 4 levels so far on this monstrosity, and we're up to 144 beds. And I think the majority of our beds from now on are going to go into this building. Unless we end up getting so far along the point where we're going to have to actually add a second building. We've got Captain Steve and his guards up here. All of his delightful bow guards. And the 2 slinger boys down below. Which they will also be the first ones to have their brains eaten and consumed. But if we get that far, that's a problem. If zombies are getting that far in. You can see this is exactly why we have the expanded arrow guys out there now. Help finish off everybody, and these slingers are taking out the little guys. So, yeah, should go relatively smoothly tonight. Hopefully. That's the idea, at least. Okay. Alright. Do we have any resources to build with right now? We got 76 stone bricks. We can take those. We got some wood flooring. That's fantastic. We're using the planks for rooms. Oh, I can activate the torch for you guys. Let's see. Stone walls as walls. Except for the front wall, which will be wooden planks. We can do that pretty much across the entire thing at this point. We're going to get pretty much right back into just building. As if this is your first time on my stream, the first time slot before 6 o'clock my time is usually something a little bit more intense or story-driven, such as, for example, it was Spyro, and now it is StarCraft Mass Recall, which we just finished up our first stream of today. Just a little while ago, in fact. Then I usually take a break for dinner, and then we get on to second game of the night, which is usually something more relaxing, more winding down, and more creative. For right now, it's going to be Colony Survival. What we'll do after we beat this game of Colony Survival, I don't know. I hope you're all enjoying CatCam. I hope you all enjoy it in the background as the night progresses. Alright, yeah. This is going pretty well. Wow, this song is incredibly loud because I have the music volume set as low as it can go. Like, literally like a pixel more to the left, and it just turns off the music. Mutes it, essentially, and this is quite the loud song, it would seem. We don't have beds here. Are we out of beds? I think we ran out of beds last time. Let's see. Do there. There and there. Oh, yeah, we definitely ran out of beds. if I remember correctly, we were making it so like some people were just roommates and some people were sharing beds, like these big families up front. We can bring that up to the ceiling. Yep. I'm okay with that being wood touching stone there because it's the like perimeter wall essentially. Yeah, like I said, it like when I watch back the Colony Survival videos, it just feels incredibly quiet, especially in like the brief interludes where I don't speak. Like if something's going on or if I go to take a drink or something, and it's so incredibly quiet. We only used up about 90 arrows, it looks like, last night. I can see that in the top right there. So yeah, we're right on it. This song is Spanish Moss. Interesting. All of these songs are, if anyone is curious, these are all on the YouTube Commons library. They are, I presume, the way it works is it's marketed under the YouTube Creative Art license, essentially. So creators can just use these songs without having to attribute them at all. It does say that YouTube might automatically attribute them for you, depending. But it doesn't say it will do that. And I have no problem with that. These are, as far as I'm concerned, more or less royalty-free music that I'm just going to play in the background. And we're going to see any that really stand out as solid, we're going to add to the stream more or less permanently. And we will essentially build a library of our own as it goes, of music that is suitable for streaming. Oh, Obsidian's curled up in a little ball. You can just see his little yellow eyes there. Oh, almost missed this one. I will say I did make a mistake. For dinner tonight, I had very spicy chili. So my voice is a little thick at the moment. And foolishly, I did not make any tea before we started streaming today. So, you know, clearly worst possible concept out of all was not making tea. Pretty sure in some countries I could be shot for that. Just kidding. Oh, actually, maybe. I don't know. I don't know all countries. Nor do I pretend to. Let's see. Yeah, I figured Obsidian wanted to hang out in here, and he was more or less being chill, so I figured, why not? We'll throw up the cat cam, and as soon as I did, he just was like, meh, laid down right in the middle of it, so I swear it's almost like he knows that he's popular online. He's definitely more popular than I am. I can tell you that much. Go, get a little more stonework down. Yeah, there's a lot to go over here. We've got how many masons going right now? We've got 8 stonemasons going right now. Some of them are working on cobblestone, it looks like. Some are working on stone bricks. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water, and then we'll go check on what the stonemasons are actually up to. Fair enough. All right. You know, I'm hoping in the new place that I'm looking at, the new apartment I'm looking at in real life, I'm hoping there'll be enough space there that I could maybe stream some VR games. Now that would be exciting. I've had a VR setup for since the original Vive came out. I bought my first Vive, or HTC Vive, right about a month before the Vive Pro came out. And then, I think like a year or two later, I upgraded to the Vive Pro itself. I found a friend who wanted to buy off my original Vive, so I sold it to him, used that money to buy a Vive Pro, along with some extra money, so I was saving up for a while back then, but, yeah. If we ever get around to it, having some space, I will absolutely stream some VR games for the channel. See how that's going. Oh, look at all that cobblestone being made and all that stone being made. How much cobblestone do I have them making? 500 cobblestone. I mean, to be fair, last time we used it, I think we used like 200 all at once, which is all of this road. Because last time we built this nice road that goes all the way across the colony. And I kind of like it. We do have intent to build up the grand wall and kill box tonight. Maybe when we get to that. Focusing on this building first and foremost, though. Throw down some more wall. I say we could pretty much throw these blocks anywhere, and they're going to get used up pretty much immediately, just because of how much stone we're going to need for this build overall. Ah, here's some of our night guards. Don't mind the noise, boys. I'm sure it's fine. I'll say this isn't nauseating at all. It just occurred to me I could just do this from up here. And it'll be a lot easier. Man, we're really chewing through it. The build like this, I think, given how well our new guard arrangement is working. Oh, we do have one. Oh, right, because you're the builder. I'm going to hire one additional guard, or one additional, I'm going to hire 3 additional people. And I'm going to throw down 3 stonemasons upstairs, because we need them. Quite frankly, for the amount of work we're doing, it's just a requirement at this point. One of you guys downstairs make me a stonemason, please. We also hired, we hired more writers last time, so we've got that going for us. Should we give these guys a window on this side to match this side? I think we should. It's this one. It's 3. 2, that's 3, and then a gap. 2. We have a, nope. Okay. 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Go. Hey, you guys get to actually have a nice view. Although you don't get to view the worship of the berry farms, but it's not bad. It's not a bad view. Oh, we got the stonemason bench. And we'll toss you right there. Okay. Keep at it, boys. Stonemasonry away. Does look like they're decently divided between the two. Probably gonna want to throw down another miner real quick. Keep up with that. Let's go grab another miner real quick. And the mining job is up here. Looks like this. Every time I look for it, I forget what it looks like. This will take more effect tomorrow than today, but it is what it is. We got to do what we can while we can. Oh! That's... extra spot for miner right there. Okay. Keep at it, boys. Boiks. I keep saying boys. It's boiks. We decided that on stream 1, that we are calling our guys by a gender-neutral term, boiks. I don't know where I first heard the term boiks. I don't know if it's a real term or not, or if I made it up, but whatever. I'm calling them boiks. That would be B-O-I-K-S. Boiks. Boy. Look, all I'm saying is if Kratos calls you boy, it doesn't matter what gender you are, you're now boy. Forever. Doesn't matter. I feel like when Kratos says it, it's almost gender neutral. Just boy. You know what? That's like something I would love to play on stream. Maybe after we beat StarCraft, I'll play some God of War. Because, I would actually love to play Ragnarok, but that's not out on PC yet, because I have to wait. Because it's only on consoles exclusive first. I'm sure it'll eventually come to PC, because the original God of War, the new God of War, the first God of War with Atreus in it, good lord, that eventually did come to PC, and I'm sure they were very careful about it being exclusive at first, but it eventually came to PC. I mean, most things do eventually come to PC these days. Maybe I'll play it at some point. I certainly want to play it for myself, so... And I do make these videos as I am a giant narcissist, specifically for myself. I like to make the content I like to see in the world, so... Sure, why not? I'll make content for myself. You don't know me. You don't know my life. Can't judge me. We have so much earthenware. What is the earthenware stockpile that we set? I think it's 30? It's 20. Which means we could sell some of this off and make some money. There we go. Allows for 2 sales. Oh, current storage allows for 2 sales. We are full on points. I don't want to throw down any more of those at the moment. Health, banner, capacity. Banner safe zone is only 500. I think I'm going to take the first upgrade to this. Next one's 1500. Of course, it goes up by 3 times as much on the first go. Oh, Obsidian has turned around and is now just a lump. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed him being active for the first part of the stream, because I think that might be all we get. But that's okay. He's there because he wants to be there. I'm not trying to exploit the cat. I have very strong feelings about people who abuse animals for views and stuff like that. I have very strong feelings about them. Those views may or may not coincide with a wood chipper. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said anything. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is not legally binding. Oh, there's a gap in the wall back here. I say, well, if we're using up all the stone, we might as well use up all the stone. Should we add an accent block to the corner? No, we're going with the modern just block of concrete, essentially. Look. Just, we don't have concrete. We only have stone. Front, I wanted to make a balcony on the front, right? I'm pretty sure I wanted to make a balcony on the front. I'm seriously out of stone again. Ah! You know what? I think the wall out here would look good with either white or black. Let's do... or brown. Let's see. What does that look like? Mainly I'm looking for it touching the wall here, the ground. If we're going with the, like, brutalist modern, the white is kind of tempting. Or would probably look the best. I like the brown, though. The weird, like, soft earth kind of reminds that it's like, yeah, actually, we know where we come from, it feels like. I don't know. Am I crazy in that? I feel like I'm crazy in that, but I don't know. I'm going to go with brown. Long story short, I'm making a big entrance pillar. I'm going to go with the brown cobblestone on the front. So I'm going to replace this with a big chunk of brown cobblestone. Oh, that's a fall. How far down can we reach there, apparently? Yeah, we'll put my torch back on so you can see. Before we close that up. Okay. And we got the big brown, like, arches, essentially, right here. Yeah, it's like a big H. Well, it'll be a big H when I make it taller. But, yeah. I think that works right now. And we can run downstairs and we can fill in the rest of that, actually, from down here. This portion right here. Okay, now we got that brown column going up that way. What should we put here? I feel like we should put something here. I know exactly what to put here. And you already know what I'm doing, assuming you watched any of the last parts. One. Yeah, here. Then... Actually, no. Okay. So I want one here and here. Nope. This needs to be stone. Because I want it... Oh god, I'm trying to think of how to do this. I want... Hold on. Leaf. Sure. I want it to look like that. How do I build that? I built dirt there and then dirt on the underneath. Yep. Okay. Nope, I did it wrong again. I was wrong with my brain. Okay. This is correct, because I need to put a berry there. That's correct. And then I need a line of 3 here. No. Yes. A line of 3 here, because I want a berry... I want full row of berries there, and then I want a berry up here. That took far too long for my brain to figure out how that worked. Look, I'm just saying, if you're gonna worship something, you might as well worship the damn thing, right? So, berries it is, boys. We got berries for days. And then we need to do the same thing on this floor. So that is... grab a little bit more dirt. Grab the berry seeds. I like this one. Drifting at 432 hertz is what this one's called. This one could almost, like... I feel like that timing was, like, perfect. This one kicked in, like, right at the daybreak. We've already got 30 more stone blocks. Good job, guys. I'm sure that's mostly due to the fact that I just hired, what, like, 3 more stonemasons? Yeah, we're up to 3 stonemasons and 10 miners. Most of those miners are doing stone. Speaking of stone, how are we holding up there? Still going down. Probably should throw another miner down there. And we do have space for another miner, so we're going to go on that. You just need to grab another miner job. And tell them to hire one more colonist. There we go. And keep in mind, we're going for, you know, chill vibes here. We're not urgently have to do everything perfectly. So, to get that done. I mean, if we wouldn't be building that monstrosity, would we? If we cared about efficiency and optimizations, we would not be building this enormous tower of just horribleness. And we're gonna throw down some torches today. See how well we can light this up without making it look terrible in here. It's not too bad, although it is daytime currently. And there is daylight coming in from above several of these things, because I think some of them don't have ceilings. I think this is the only one that doesn't have ceiling, actually, at the moment. Okay. It does get a lot darker down here, that's for sure. Can I put these on the ceiling? No, I cannot. Okay. I think probably, like, staggered here. Like, here. Too. Oop. So, like, on the... Oh, wait, this side doesn't have a... double wide at the back? Oh, that's because of the double beds next to each other. Never mind, I'm just going crazy. But this one I thought was because of these beds, which it is because of those beds, but I thought it was the same on the other side, which it's not. Okay. Now we got berries on this floor. This is the opening. Should I put berries on the back of this building here, or should I do... Because what's back here? It's an opening into death, right? Yeah. Well, actually, not anymore, because we expanded the banner, so it's actually not the end of the world over there. Or the end of our safe zone, I should say. Yeah. Now, keep in mind, just because we expanded the safe zone does not mean that because the zombies can get into the safe zone, it doesn't mean that we're still in, or that we're in any danger, because they still have to get through here, because their destiny is the banner. Now, if we were to put, like, a guard tower, like, right here, and it was accessible from outside, then they would just walk up and murder them. That's a different story, though. Because, again, they need to get to the banner, otherwise. If they can't get to the people directly. And to get to the banner, they still gotta come through here. So, we're all good there. Let's see, the stores have the lock boxes here, so we're good to go. I do just love having berries everywhere. It just adds a little splash of green color, you know? Oh, this wall's not finished yet. Did I just leave a hole? I did. Yeah. Thinking berries here. Oh. Oh, yeah, because this is the other floor. Oh, no, hang on. This floor has berries. You know, every floor only gets one thing of berries. It's the new rule, apparently, that I just made up. I probably should have built this differently. Oh. I gotta build up those dividing walls first, I think. I'm gonna just place some blocks wherever I can put them, because Lord knows I'm going to use a ton. How are we doing for science, by the way? Because I know we're just building up our scrolls of knowledge, I imagine, right now. And our tablets of ancient wisdom. We've got 43 of them right now. Good Lord. Well, if we get up to colony points, we can actually get bread unlocked, which bread requires a pot of flour, firewood, and pot of water. And a pot of flour is made at the grindstone from wheat. That would allow us to make bread and bread meals using berries. So that would be... This would increase our food significantly. However, we currently have 752 meals in storage and has no indication of slowing down. In fact, we can actually see how many meals per day are we making. Stockpile. We want production. Is there a way to just turn off? Oh, hide all. Perfect. I want... Berry meal. Porridge. We don't need to worry about sacred wheat porridge, because that's not terribly important. Is that all we're making for meals? Is berry wheat? Berry meals and porridge. Cooked meat, but that's not really factoring at the moment. Yeah, long story short, we have a crap ton, but how many are we actually making? Let's go with... So, production, we were making 58 wheat porridge and 24 in this one day. And then... So, 58 and 24. Well, hold on. That's 70... No, 80... 82? Yeah, it's 82. Because we're not making gruel anymore, right? Yeah, we're not making gruel. And then how many are being consumed? Well, and we can see the consumption. That's how many colonists we have, 73. So production, yeah, that's 82, and we have 73 colonists. So we do still have a surplus of meals being made every day. And we also have a stockpile of meat as just extra meals. Man, they are not making progress anymore, are they? The new guards are really doing the job. Let's see. What else can we get with colony points? Oh, yeah, digger area size. We can upgrade that now, apparently. That's good to know. With 250 points, that's pretty cheap. Speaking of stockpile, 16 earthenware pots. Hang on, that's not earthenware pots. That's just pots. Luxury, 6 earthenware. Okay, so we got it. Like every 3 days or so, we should sell those off. Makes sense to me. Yeah, they are absolutely shredding these guys. This is working out perfectly so far. No complaints. Absolutely could not be happier with this. And the banner radius actually now extends out into our trap. And this area right here. So we can technically block this area off and make them force them to go that way. Once we're up to a large amount of stone, we're going to be retooling this whole thing, which we'll try and get done in a single day, because otherwise we'll have to deal with zombies while we're building, and that's not fun. Well, it kind of is, but not the kind of fun we're looking for. Or at least not the kind of fun I'm looking for, I should say. I'd say we're playing Colony Survival, not Project Zomboid or 7 Days to Die. Okay. I think we're good on the ground floor. I think ground floor is done, actually. Nice and dark in here for everyone while they're sleeping. Yeah, I think we're genuine. Oh, yeah, I forgot about our creeper who stares at the door while he sleeps. Anyone sleeping on the roof? No? Okay, good. Just because it felt weird to me to have people sleeping on the roof while it's incomplete. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think... Let's go with... We're gonna go with... planks. We're gonna go out. 2? I think out 2 works. We're gonna fill that in with wooden flooring. And then we're going to put dark brown quarter block around the outer edge. I really want dark brown 3/4 block that goes in an L shape. L-shaped block. I want L-shaped corner. I don't know how this isn't a thing. Like, is there a way to rotate this and, like... No. Well, I tried. Alright. Yeah, we got a little balcony, and then once this is built up, it'll actually look like an actual balcony instead of part of the ground, essentially. We'll get out some brown cobblestone. We'll actually build this up a little bit. Just because this is going to be the pillars of our building, so it'll probably just go up and up and up. As far as I'm concerned. Because like I said, we're going to try and build all of our homes in here from now on. Oh wow, that drifting at 432 hertz song is like 24 minutes long. And it's still going on, technically. Looks like it's just wrapping up now. Don't want the brown cobblestone. I don't want them to make too much more brown cobblestone because I don't need it right now. I need stone brick. Get that place down. And we're out of brick again. Okay. So we're not expanding the banner again anytime soon, because that's 1,500 points. Which means we can go out to there. Let's go... Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4... That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Banner radius is there. Okay, and we'll mark it on this side as well. One, 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This is 1 level above? Yeah, 1 level above. I want probably 3 or 4 levels above. Yeah, I like this height. We'll go with this height. Okay. Why was that there? Is that important? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm sealing the whole bloody thing in. Today is the day we build a wall. A real wall. That's 1 lower than where they currently are. Okay, let's bring it up 1 more. And there's a trick to this. I'm getting rid of the slinger guards, but that's okay. As again, there's a trick here. And if you blink, you'll miss it. That's actually not true. It'll take me quite some time to execute this trick, so you really don't have... I mean, honestly, you can go get a snack or a drink, get some popcorn, maybe. You got plenty of time before I initiate this trick. Hold up. Oh, of course, that's the opening. Ooh, I need to do it from in here. 1. Oop. 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep in mind, zombies do not have any kind of range attack, so we do not need to be afraid of the zombies. We just need to corral them. And make sure that we're just out of their range to hit. And we'll be fine. Unless, of course, they secretly added a new ranged zombie while I wasn't playing. Which, that would be a quote-unquote dick move. Wait, 3. Oh, I have them in my inventory. Derp. And the Slinger Guards. This is a genius, brilliant tactical maneuver here. Don't know why I did that. I'm going to take them down to here. Oh, that blocks off that. We need to move this slightly. It's okay. Remember, we can redesign this as our heart desires because we are in control of this freaking universe. There. So even though he's right here, he will not be in danger from the zombies. Pretty sure. And so they'll be able to step down and take their positions right here in the front. Well, I could pull it back one. Just to make it look nicer. Well, I have time to pull it back one. It's 1,700 hours. Also, just as a note, Captain Steve. Captain Steve will take his position up at the highest point possible. And before night falls completely, we are going to do this. Now, mind you, we are building outside of our area right now, but that's okay because it has no access to our higher up area. Coming out to here. Grab some grass. That. So eventually this will be our quote-unquote kill box, essentially. And I'm going to redesign this real quick so it comes out to here and then moves back this way. Just because I can. I want this to be the entrance right here. So they will have to essentially walk all the way up here. And they come in even with, or right on in line with our actual entrance. So they weave back and forth several times. And that we have that 4 wide gap. Maybe we should put a 4 wide gap here. That also gives us the chance to do things like this and put a little block right here and jump back up, and we can leave that block there and we have a way back up. We can also do the same thing with that wall, which is why I give that little ledge right there as well. That way we can jump back up anytime we need to. And I'll slap that sucker down right there and put a couple more blocks right there. So we can just jump up here and sprint jump, and now we're on the base. And now we're behind several layers of safety, and clearly they aren't even making it all the way here before they get shot by Captain Steve and his loyal guards. So there we go. And you know what? Let's get one more bow guard just for the sake of symmetry. Colony and recruit 1 job, please. Thank you. So there we go. Now we will have the full array of our archers and slingers just ready to absolutely tear some fools apart. And the beautiful part of this is we can just add more layers to this as we go, and we can add guards all around all 3 edges. We can add guards on this edge to soften them up outside if we really want to, like long-range muskets to fire down there. Honestly, the world is our oyster, so we might as well use as much of the world as we want. And like I said, just to make sure, all this is well within our banner area. So yeah. You know, maybe tomorrow I will pull all this down and pull it back one. It means I do need to remove this. For right now, let's temporarily make it so that we can get rid of this. Bring this up. And block that up. Just for right now. Just... There we go. That's good. Well... Yeah, they can't get up here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's dig this up. Maybe we'll put, like, traps or something back here at some point, too. Who knows? Again, the world at this point is actually our oyster. We can do a lot of stuff once we have got the banner expanded. Okay. Digging all that up, and there we go. Okay, so now that's our way up here. Also, let me grab the gray quarter blocks. I'm gonna make a proper, like, staircase going up this thing. I think we're pretty well dedicated at this point to having all of our defenses on that side of the wall, and it looks like they are not making it anywhere near us. I don't even see corpses in the maze, so we're doing good at that, at least. Let's go ahead and do... Like I said, I wanted to pull it back, right? So it's gonna be... I need to basically layer up this whole wall. Dang, we're almost out of cobblestone. They spent all that time working up that stockpile of cobble, and I consumed it all in one night. Oh my goodness. Have a good day at the mine. Okay. Looks like we're wrapping up the zombie escapades now. Got anyone down in the trenches? Nope, no one down in the trenches. And actually, they won't actually come down into the trench anymore because the trench has been blocked off at this end, so they'll just go up that way. Which is more or less what we want. They'll still take the shortest route, which means they will get to that corner and immediately turn, which is fine. At the moment, it doesn't really matter that much because they have to get into the maze. Well, they have to get, like, there-ish before the bow guys will shoot them anyway. And you know what? Right here, let's give, like, Captain Steve a, like, proper plinth to stand on. There we go. So we can overlook his troops from the battlefield, from the battlements. Can't remove that whole thing yet because, obviously, they need to be able to get back to their beds when they're done here. At some point, they will go home. At some point, they will go home. At some point, they will go home. Guys are killing me. There they go. It's 8 o'clock, off the clock. Have a good night. Or day. There we go. That's nice and even, and I'm gonna only put 2 down here on this lower level. Let's do... I want to make it look nice, right? Idea. So the zombies have to come through here, right? So let's use wooden flooring. Zombies are that tall. That's just a marker for the moment. Okay. That's where the zombies' heads will be. We put central, like, staircase going down. No, because they would have to walk here. Alright, well, it was an idea. Pretty simple, easy answer to this explanation, or this question, is to make several staircase, or a staircase on this side. go. They come up this way. They get to their guard post there, and then here. And then we do the same thing on this side. Well, that's not actually all the way at the wall, though, is it? That's just arbitrarily here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they come up to here on their first level, right? No, it is level with the archer or the slinger level. Oh god, now that's in the way. Okay, we could fix that part too. That's fine, because that part doesn't have, that side does not have that same thing. And that actually just opens up right to this level, so we don't need a second set of staircase. That just goes right here. Everybody gets up onto their floor, respectively. Problem solved, and we trim this back by 1. And now that problem's solved. So they're still away from the front. And at some point we'll probably redesign the whole maze just to make it a little bit more efficient. But, you know, that's for a later time, I think. Okay, sorry, I had to do a quick thing. We can remove this completely because it is no longer necessary. Just means we can put that there. And then, yeah, so the guard captain will walk up to here, and he'll come and stand here on his mighty plinth. Okay, let's get the guards back before we forget to do that. That would be very, very bad if we forgot to put the guards back. We need 2 slingers. Captain Steve. And 4 bow guards. There we go. Alright. Excellent. Now we've got that all finished out. That should pretty much see us through. I'm trying to think, how far down does that need to be for us to be able to stand there? Definitely want to make this a little bit more mazy once we get through to this side. No, we'll do a run this way towards the bedrooms, because that just makes more sense, in my opinion. But at this point, we are dedicating our resources to killing them on this side. We do not want them to get through the line, essentially. Now, that does mean that right now none of our guards can see backwards, but we'll take care of that later. Like I said, I'm not worried about them actually getting through this area at the moment, especially because we just hired another guard and we only went up, what, like 0.4 threat since then, since we needed that guard, and they're barely making it to there at this point. So I know we'll be fine, but eventually I will have guards that are like looking backwards, and maybe I'll layer down like the first thing of traps will be in the back section, so that no one will ever get through to the back. And if they do, then like traps and an alarm bell will go off, because I believe there was an alarm bell, right? Yeah, alarm bell. Yeah, it'd ring when walked upon by a monster, so we can put that over here. Speaking of science, we are at 52 tablets of wisdom. Good lord. We should turn that off so that the scrolls stop getting used up. Because it is the scrolls that get used up for that, right? There's 5 scrolls of knowledge, and I'm pretty sure each 5 get used up to make 1 tablet. No. It's not. Really? What is using up all the dang scrolls of knowledge? Is anything using up scrolls of knowledge? Am I going crazy? Scroll shelf takes the scroll of knowledge, and we have 6 in storage, and we want 10, which we don't need right now, so I'm actually set that back to 0. That is my fault. I should have set that back down to 0 immediately upon us finishing. Really? The miners go through the wall? It's faster for them to do that than just... It's Oh, because there's no path here. Well, there's a path right there. You lazy bastards. Alright, you now have a path directly from here to there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that fire rate. Absolutely beautiful, boys. Absolutely beautiful. Captain Steve, you are a credit to your team. And your team is a credit to you. I also like the way this looks comparatively. Like, compared to how it was, this looks so much better. I mean, just look at that. Look how much more intimidating that looks. Mind you, it's a bunch of dudes that are just standing there like eerily still. But that does look a lot cooler and a lot more intimidating, I think. So I'm okay with that. There we go. Okay, and how much stone did we get while I was waiting there? 184. Actually, that's not bad. I'll toss all this stuff back in here. Actually, I want to check real quick with stonemasons. What do I have them making as far as the bricks go? 200. I'm going to put that up to 500 because we're using them arguably more than we're using cobblestone. Okay. And I'm going to do something with that cobblestone, though. I'm going to layer out a lot of this grass and take it out and replace it with stone. It's because I like the way it looks in this area. Ooh, I like this. This is Feels by Patrick Patricos. This song is called. A little bit of gray quarter block. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Gray quarter block installed and looking fantastic. Well, that song just ended. That was a harsh end to that song. Oh. I love how much of a nuisance I must be to my men. They're just standing here rapid firing as fast as they can to take these guys out, and then just their great elected king just jumps around in front of them like idiots. Like an idiot. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but they got to the slingers and just immediately started dropping because the slingers take the little guys out in one shot, and the archers just rinsing everybody else. It's great. How are we on stone pebbles? So we need more stone rubble, like, urgently. I'm gonna hire 2 more stone makers. I'm also gonna snag some berry meals and heal myself, because I'm gonna die, because I'm an idiot. Okay, we got no more room here to make any more miners. Let's go this way. You know what? Now, I want this done before daytime, so I'm not going to hire a digger to do this for me. I was thinking about doing a digger, but I've decided, no, I want this done before they get up, so no diggers here. Let's see. I want 2 more miners, because that's who I hired, and I want a crate. Looks like right there is probably going to be good. And just to make sure that they're ready for it when they get up. I'm hoping there is spare stone on this side. Yes, alright. Now that's another 4 for bare stone. Do we have another 2 minor jobs we can do down here? Keep in mind, we also won't be tearing through stone nearly as quickly once we're done building giant obelisks out of stone. I say that, and I realize that's never going to actually end. We're always going to be building stuff out of stone. So, yeah. That's never going to stop. Yeah, That's looking good. I might gussy up the maze a little bit more, but that's not too bad. I say, and I do like they stay here until 8 o'clock, so to make sure they get any possible stragglers. Okay. Alright, well, that's done. We can go back to building on our monolithic homestead here. And you know what? Let's get some dirt. Oh, that should be grass. Nope, grass. Nope. That was just our placeholder block, if I remember correctly. Hi, what you doing here? Well, that way. Oh, I think they were standing in that wooden block, and I moved it, so they were like, And they're getting some... Oh, so the guards do get groceries at night before they go to sleep. Okay, that makes sense. Or during the day before they go to sleep. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. And we're up to 207 of this. Oh my goodness. Here, let me use all of it immediately. Go! It's fine. Nothing bad happened. Oh. Saw that. Okay. Yeah. Doing this section is easier from above. Hello. Sorry, I'm going to stand on your face for a moment. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, and this side is just completely open. I was gonna say, it's a good thing there's no one sleeping on this side. That guy right there, he's a trooper. He's just absolutely handling the conditions that he's being dealt with right now. And I appreciate that in this kind of colony. Lord knows we could always use that kind of toughness, mental fortitude. I'm so glad we had at least one. That was genuinely upsetting that there's just one single hole in the wall. I think, from the outside, this is now completely sealed up. Let me take a look down here in the basement, see how dark it is down here. Oh, it's very dark. Let's go ahead and toss one here. And toss one here. Nope. Here. Opposite side of the wall. And there we go. That's not too bad. That's not oppressively bright, and it's not oppressively dark either. I do think we probably want some light here in the front of the shop. It also reminds me that I want to light up right there. That's probably going to illuminate the front. Yeah, it's going to illuminate the store. That's fine. That's all well and good. So, because I think... see if there's anything visible from the outside. I say it should just, if we did this right, it should just be a gigantic monolith with no visible holes in it from the outside. Because again, remember, we're going for modern apartment block, which means depressing as hell. Oh, it's perfect. It's literally perfect. It's far too perfect. There we go. Okie dokie. Who are you? Oh, you're Oofer. I think you're Oofer. You Oofer? You're Oofer. Okay. Yep, Ufer. Okay. I couldn't quite tell. This guy looked like he had a darker shirt. That's just because he was standing in the shadow, I'm pretty sure. All right. Solid. Oh, the guards are up. Back to work then, boys. Boiks. That means we're gonna start running out of stone again soon, unfortunately. Did we get all the dividing walls on this floor done? The ground floor... Oh yeah, I said it earlier. The ground floor is done. Which, I'm not wrong. The ground floor is done. That's phenomenal. It's gonna consume a lot of stone to do this, but that's okay. We knew what we were getting into. Well, I knew what I was getting myself into, and I'm dragging you along with me because you don't have a choice in the matter if you're watching this stream. So, deal with it. Alright. Oh, man, it's already been an hour? Good lord, time literally flies when I'm playing this game. We don't have gliders yet. But time says, I need not the research for gliders. I can already fly. I'm not gonna lie. For a second there, the first few notes of the song made me think of the Skype incoming call noise. I'm like, ugh, I haven't heard that noise in ages, and it freaked me out. God, remember when Skype was a thing? And Microsoft bought it and basically just didn't do anything with it? And just kept adding things to it that it didn't need? And now Discord and Zoom have taken over that world. Yeah, there's our first guest for the night. So I'm curious how quickly he dies. Like, where do they shoot him? He, like, popped up for, like, a pixel and just taken out. Good job, that guy. That must be, like, right on his range limit. Or it might not be. Is that a... Oh, there is a gap there. So if they were walking in that gap, which I'm pretty sure he was. You just darker than usual? You're a red guy. Okay. Yep. You know what, if I think for tonight, since we don't really have a lot of stone to do any building with, I'm gonna dedicate this night to watching the guards to see how far they get right now. And I'm gonna go grab the... No, I'm not gonna grab it. I'm not gonna grab it. I'll grab it as soon as someone actually gets to it, that torch, because it might still be accurate. I don't know how far they'll get. Currently. But we're gonna find out. Also, yeah, I can confirm our meals are slowly still going up. But they are slowly going up. God, that fire rate is just fantastic. You keep it up, boys. Oh, we got one company. I'm guessing he'll get killed by the slingers as soon as he gets within range of them. Oh, that's the range of the slinger right there. Okay, good to know. That guy got killed by a bow and arrow because there weren't enough green guys for them to shoot at. Because remember, the bow and arrows will kill the weak guys if there's no one stronger for them to focus on. Or if there aren't enough of them to focus on. Oh, the other slinger can hit him right before he gets to the torch. That's great. Oh, here we go. This looks like a considerable number of zombies. Might actually test our defenses here. I think that guy got overkilled. It looked like that guy got hit by 2 people. I'd say that's on the torch, is where he died. We need a stack of red guys to roll in here at the same time. That'll really test our defenses. I love when their ragdolls crumple off of the maze and they just fall out. It's great. God, it literally is just a machine gun for that first volley. I guess it makes a volley gun, not a machine gun. Because if it was a machine gun, this long reload period wouldn't be happening until they ran fully out of ammo. Oh, Obsidian's awake again. Hey, Obsidian. Hey. Hey, how you doing? Are you sleepy, kitty? Yeah, you're a sleepy kitty. I have no idea how much of him... He's currently mlemming quite a lot. I don't think that's visible on camera because he's a black cat. And it's very hard to see. Yeah, we'll see. Also keep in mind, my preview's tiny compared to the actual stream, so I have no idea how if that's visible or not. I also just realized I was looking at the cat for the last, like, minute. And I would have missed if any zombies got any closer than the torch. I don't think they did. I think the torch is still a good rough estimate of where they were. Even that the largest wave didn't make it to their torch, so, or made it to the torch, and that was it. Like, these guys are trickling in now. There's no way they're gonna stand a chance at getting anywhere near us. They're gonna get absolutely wrecked. You know what? How's our stockpile of scrolls of knowledge? We're up to 12 now. Alright. Let's do some actual stuff, shall we? Let's see. Bronze Age. We're gonna need some colony points, so let's roll on over to the market real quick. I'm gonna sell off all 5 of those. We're up to 500 points. There we go. Oh, how many animal carcass do we have? 0. Uh-oh. That's actually not good. Although, come to think of it, we can sell a great stonkingly large amount of linen. Yeah, we can sell a lot of linen because we got extra flax. The linen's not a bad money earner, it looks like, honestly. 7 per 1, and a linen is, what, 1 flax in the tailor shop? Tailor. 6 flax, but, I mean, we've got 220 spare flax. That's not bad. We forgot about the animal carcass for a little while, and it stacked up on us. Let's sell 1 linen. It'll top us up. Okay. So 12 scrolls for knowledge. What can we make with this? We could make jewelry, which seems like a giant waste, because it's just for trading, and that's... A single gold ingot makes 1 gold jewelry, which is worth 23. I guess gold is... No, because clay is also infinite. It feels weird to me that earthenware is worth so much. The engineer, we can unlock the engineer. That's 4 scrolls of knowledge, 10 gold ingots, 25 copper ingots, which we have 1,500, so we're good on copper. After colony points, that unlocks us the engineer and trap fixer. The engineer makes the traps in their ammo, which can be used to fight monsters. The trap fixer will load and reload nearby traps. That sounds good to me. And then let's top back up on colony points. Go, and let's finish off bread as well. I realized we could get into the special digger or the Bronze Age right now, but I think we'll pass that off, or keep that off for the moment. Then we need bricks to unlock the... No, that's the builder. Mud bricks. Mud bricks. Made in furnace. What is it made from? Mud bricks. Clay and firewood. Oh, I have it on such a low priority, they'll never actually do it. I see the problem. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We only need, what, 50 for that? Let's drop in here. And guys who make gold will make mud bricks first, or secondary. There we go. And you're a gold maker, so when you finish your copper ingot, you should work on mud bricks instead. The wood splitters are done for right now, so that's them doing their job well. Okay. And then... Ooh. What's going on with our arrow supply? That doesn't look good. Nope, it's the Fletchers upstairs that make arrows. Oi! Arrow people. How long does it take you to make arrows? It takes you 30 seconds to make 10 copper arrows. Copper ingot and 2 planks. You guys should be making more arrows than that. Oh, it looks like we're okay, actually. It's only noon and we're almost back up to 700. Okay, so we're gonna be okay. I'll keep an eye on that to make sure we don't get too low on arrows, because obviously if we run out of arrows, that's real bad. That's really, really bad. Trap fixer. Oh, we already got a trap fixer up and ready. Okay. And then the engineer. We just unlocked them. It's going to be down here. The engineer is... Let's drop a trap. Engineer's bench. Copper ingots and copper tools made at Job Block Crafter's Workbench. Job Block Crafter's Workbench. Where are you working right now? Trap fixer. How about you give us an engineer? You're going to make the same thing twice, aren't you? And then you'll make the engineer. I don't like you. The trap fixer... See, like, work at night. Is there information on this? Restock nearby traps during the day. Okay, so it only works during the day. And nearby traps. I feel like there's an aura associated with this guy. Like, how close is nearby? I'm not sure. It looked like it had like a little red glow, so maybe he has to have a trap to be able to do that. And I think we've got enough space up top to throw down like one engineer, because if the engineer is the one who makes the traps, we only need really one. And yes, we have exactly one space remaining, and that'll be our engineer. And the trap fixer can live over there in like the castle, like in like the lower section of where the castle is. I think that makes sense for the trap fixer. Have the trap fixer work next to the traps. I don't know. That seems like a crazy concept, right? All the guys. Okay. Now you're working on the engineer. Thank you. Speaking of that, I need to hire at least one more guy, because the engineer... You'll have a job soon enough, sir. Don't you go too far. Wait for it to appear right here. It's gonna like appear like over here or something. That's gonna move the whole list. Actually, it probably will, because it's in alphabetical order, so it'll appear here. Oh, he hasn't finished the first one yet. All right. I mean, assuming it is in alphabetical order, it'll appear here, right in between Copper Anvil and Fire Pit. It does appear to be in alphabetical order. Come on. Come on. Go, engineer's bench. Thank you. Okay, dropper trap. Trap item awaits monsters to pass along and triggers. They will be refilled during the day. During trap fixer colonists, deals 500 damage every 10 seconds up to 8 blocks distance. Stores the 3 dropper trap ammo. Triggers from monsters below. So it has to be below that, and then it'll trigger. He just got here, and then he went off to go get a meal. Alright, and some tools. He's getting some tools, and now he's going to go get a meal. Getting ammo first. Let's do the actual traps first as a priority. But I only want one. He's not gonna be able to make one before the night's over, day's over. Yeah, that's what I thought. I like his arm. His getup is, yeah, it's like solid black. I think that's actually darker than the miners. The miners have black and a red sash. He's got... What am I talking about? Everyone has a red sash. The hell am I on about? I do like that during the daytime, it looks like I don't need to have my torch on at all, or during night. As long as we're in, like, the vicinity of the village, we don't have to have our torch on at all times. Just made 118 stones in one night. Actually, like 400, because of all the cobblestone. And it looks like we're actually going up on stone rubble now, so that's nice. Or at least we're staying pretty close to up. Alright. Put it on ambient. I guess this is considered ambient music. I don't know. It's got lyrics. Even if it is kind of just chanting in the background, it's still... I don't know if that qualifies as ambient as far as I'm concerned. Oh, hello, Obsidian. You moved up. Hi, how you doing? Yeah? Is that so, sir? Meow. 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 Oh, he is a sleepy, sleepy kitty. He's probably like... Actually, I know exactly what his plan is. He does this. He lays on the bed, looking all cute and cuddly. You go over, and you lay down with him, and he immediately gets up and goes on my desk. That's exactly what he does. So... Yeah, I know your system. I know how you work. It's almost like I hang out with you all day, every day, mostly. Well, not every day. I obviously work way more than that. But I see you a lot. Yeah, I know. I have no guarantees if I'll ever be able to get him to meow on into the microphone. No guarantees on that. Maybe someday, but I don't think today is that day. I just get an achievement. It's a trap. Plays a trap fixer. Great. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, the zombies are absolutely getting wrecked here. Just absolutely wrecked. So, let's go ahead and break out the stone, and while everyone is sleeping, let's build some more building. Hello everybody, it's your landlord and king here to build some stuff. Lays down lots of big heavy stone blocks into the floor and the walls and the ceiling while you're working, so you know, that way you just really can't get any sleep. And then I expect you all to be back up and working, rise and shine as soon as the sun's up. Aren't I a wonderful leader? No one's sleeping in here. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that's all the floors done at this point. Yep, that's everybody. We got the whole basement level 2, basement level 1, ground floor, all done. We just have to finish up the top floor and we're good to go. But up here, I do need the torch. We do need the torch up at the top floor. Yes! Hello, Ian. Yes, there is Cat. He decided to basically just pose right in the middle of my bed, so I figured why not do on the cat cam tonight. Although he did just move out of frame. Just ever so slightly, although now his butt is in frame now. Although he did move close enough to me that I can pet him from where I'm currently sitting, so, you know, there's that. So, I think he just wanted pets. I think Obsidian says, I'm done with this silly stream. Give me pets. Give me more love and more attention. Yes. That is what he desires. He desires attention and love. Anyway. Ian, I know you're also playing Colony Survival. What do you think of my incredibly inefficient apartment complex? It's, I don't know if you've been watching the stream, but, or if you just got here. But yeah, we have a giant inefficient apartment complex where everyone gets a little apartment, 2 to a bedroom. It's horrendously inefficient, but I love it. Oh, and of course, we have to have a shrine to our holy berries on each level. You just got here? Yeah, so we, I mean, small recap, we're working on the giant apartment complex today, and we built out the beginnings of our kill box. So, we have a full lineup of sweet guards out here that looks nice and intimidating. Yeah, nice and intimidating from out here. Now, if I can just make the jump, that would be perfect. Go. Alright. Oh, hey T-Bone. Welcome back. Nice to see you guys here. Make the kill box bigger. I can, and I will. So the reason I haven't yet is that is our banner radius. I haven't bothered making it bigger yet, because also we don't really need to. That one torch that's on the wooden path on the top level is as far as they've gotten across several nights of having it like this. Right now with threat 117, the 5 bow guards and 2 slingers is more than enough to cover everybody so far. So it hasn't been much of a problem yet. Oh, and there goes Obsidian. The cat has departed. You should make it bigger. I'll make it bigger when I get a bigger banner. Right now, the banner is 1,500. It goes from 500 for the first upgrade to 1,500 for the next upgrade. And at the moment, I have no reason to expand the banner yet. Except to expand farms and stuff like that. And we don't need to yet. We also just researched bread. Bread and bread-based technology. We also just researched the trap. Oh, we'll make the banner bigger for sure, eventually. I know. I'm well aware we'll need to make it bigger later. I'm just saying we don't need to right now. And I think we can get the cooks assigned upstairs and actually have them start making actual bread meals upstairs in the upstairs kitchen. Why is that one guy sideways? Oh, he's walking. Alright, I have these turned off because they're... Right, we need flour to make bread, which means we need grindstones. I'm sure it's in the stockpile at this point. Yep, it is in the stockpile. I'm gonna throw these actually right here next to this. I figure why not? It's a kitchen thing, even though having grindstones this close to an open fire would be a recipe for explosions in real life. This is a terrible idea. It's absolutely terrible idea. You do not do this in real life. It'll explode very badly. That said, let's bring managed jobs up. And the only one we have turned off right now is the cook. Let's bring them up. And let's bring up colony and recruit to fill all jobs, please. There we go. And whoop, hello, cat. Just went after something under my desk. What are you doing, sir? Hold on. Cat is under my desk. What are you doing? Yeah, meow, you too. Oh, I think he must have like actually fallen asleep there, and now he's awake and upset that he fell asleep. He is a young kitten and is very angry whenever he falls asleep. And so okay, a pot of flour makes 3 wheat. It also makes straw. Good to know. 3 wheat in an empty pot, and that takes 12.5 seconds, and this cannot use tools. These guys can use tools. With this, it takes all of that, so 1 pot of flour every 5 seconds to make bread. 5 seconds versus 12.5, so that's going to be like 2.5 cooks per bread. It's either 2.5 or like 3.1 or some crap. I don't feel like doing the actual math right now. I'll figure it out later. Yes, I know we don't have any fish. That's not my problem. I'll set fish to 0 because I know we're not going to have fish. Cooked meat, that's fine to leave on infinite. And this is bread and meat and berry meal. Oh, wow. We actually at the end of the YouTube playlist? That doesn't sound right. No, we're at the end of page 1. All right. Fair enough. There we go. Okay. All right. So from there, we need to get up to shenanigans. Probably we should have them stop making wheat porridge. I presume wheat porridge is less efficient than making bread. I feel like there'd be no point in researching higher technologies if the wheat porridge was more efficient than bread. I feel like that just doesn't make sense as far as the game goes. Wheat porridge pot. Yeah, wheat porridge takes 12 seconds with 3 wheat to make 1. Okay, 12 seconds with 3 wheat to make 1. That's 1 meal. Hold on. 3 wheat for 1 meal. That's 3 wheat and some water for 1 meal. This is 3 wheat for 1 meal. But then you combine 1 bread and a berry meal, and you get 3 bread meals out of that. Okay. So if you're making bread meals using berries, you get 1 extra meal out of the 2 meals, so that technically does make it more efficient. Okay. And that takes 12 seconds to craft. That takes 5. Okay, so you know what? I guess that's not terrible. So we're just going to turn off porridge entirely, I think. Which means, what else are you guys making? Cooked meat. Is there any point to having you guys at all? I don't think there is. I'm going to scrap 3 of you. And I'm going to limit you to making 50 wheat porridge, just in case. Just in case. Because you never know. Although majority of our meals are berries, currently. We do worship the holy berry here, after all. Or would that be Halle Berry? Anyway. And then we're going to need more grindstones. You know what? We'll put the grindstones downstairs. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Put the grindstones downstairs where the primitive cooks used to be. And there's 2 cooks upstairs. There's going to be more grindstones down here. Okay. Just to make sure, I didn't put those, like, backwards or anything, did I? That they're facing into the wall or anything. I just wanted to double check, because they don't have a rotate, like, you can't actually see which way they're rotated based on looking at them. Yep, that just makes flour. And that does also get a straw. Whatever the hell straw is for. Which I'm sure it's for something, I just don't know what. Chicken, maybe? Do you think chicken meal takes, like farming the chicken itself takes... No, it takes barley. I don't know what straw is for. I'm sure it's for something. But what? Bell trap. Did the music stop again? Nope, there it goes. Literally the moment I question it, it freaking starts. Rope, maybe? Hemp fiber. Paper? Hemp again? Lighter? I guess it's just a building material. It's just going to be used for buildings. I remember straw you could use it as a building material. You used to get it from harvesting wheat, but now you don't anymore. I guess you get it from grinding it now. I guess that makes sense. But nitrocellulose, cotton fiber, vial nitric acid, vial sulfuric acid, saltpeter, vial empty, sulfur, pot, water. No, none of this takes straw. I guess straw is purely decorative. All right. Well, you know what? It's something else we can decorate with. We can make straw roofs for our houses and stuff like that. Although, to be fair, the only word that would make sense is the church. So, let's see. We're going to need to upgrade this at all anytime soon. Probably the columns capacity. We're getting up there. We have an unemployed individual? Oh, right, because I ran out of grindstones for the kitchen. Okay. I could... Do we have the fisherman still? Like, is that job still down there? Fisherman. You know what? There you go. That guy, you're now a fisherman. Congratulations. If there's fish, cook the fish. Right, they're the same job. And I can move these 2 downstairs to assuage my irrational, out of character knowledge that it would explode horribly if you were to put those in the same place. Okay. Maybe not explode, but it would definitely catch fire. It'd definitely catch fire. Oh yeah, we have a trap now, don't we? Dropper trap. Drops up to 8 distance. He's gonna have to get up there to fix it, I imagine. Oh, or maybe, like I said, there's a radius around this thing. Maybe it's... No, maybe I was just seeing things when I put it there. Well, you know what? If I put it there, he'll definitely be able to access it. And it says it works up to 8 blocks away, so that'll work. We can't repair it ourselves. He works at it from this angle, and we'll put a crate right here for him. And I think it should work underneath it. You know what? I like the idea of him working underneath it. Can you get the cobblestone back out? Go. And also we need one more colonist because we're actually putting that on the guy. So, trap fixer, where are you? You. Crate. There we go. That's not a crate. That's a crate. All right. Oh, hi, trap fixer. Okay, so I'm gonna follow him and see what he does. He's going up there in the most roundabout way possible. He's loading up the trap. Does he only do one at a time? Oh my god, that's gonna take a long time. If he like goes back down and grabs another ball, because the thing can hold 3, right? Pulls up to 3. Nope, he just sits down there. Okay, I guess he does all of them at once. Awesome. So he does all 3 of them at once. Okay. That's neat. I like that. And you know what? We can actually technically just expand that this direction, just level the droppers all the way across this, so that if something comes up, it's essentially like balloons, or balloons tower defense, when you would buy spikes and put them at the end of your maze. Simple as that. And that's just his work spot right there. Hey, dude. How you doing? He just stares at the wall all day. He's not working. I almost feel bad for the guy. Like, good lord. I feel like he's not something you would need every night, as long as you're relying on actually getting your, stuff done. Engineer's bench. I want to see how much it takes to make the trapper ammo. Like, is it just stone? What does the dropper ammo take? It is copper ingots. 3 copper ingots get you 3 drop trap ammo. Is that technically more efficient than arrows? It's a 1-to-1 with copper ingots, right? No, not even slightly. Although, archers do 75 damage, and the dropper trap does 500. Give me a moment. Actually, I could do that math real quick. I understand. I have a calculator next to me, because unlike what my teacher said when I was in school, we do in fact carry calculators with us everywhere we go now. 500 divided by 75. Okay, so each dropper ball is equivalent to 6.6 repeating arrows, and you get 3 balls per ingot. So let's just round up here and say 7 arrows per ball. So that would be 20. That was terrible. 21. That would be 21 arrows. Yeah, 21 arrows per 3 dropper trap balls. Yeah, actually, technically, that is more efficient than having archers. So technically, the dropper trap is more efficient than having archers. The problem with that is if you underestimate how many zombies are going to come every single night, you will be murdered. Because if you aren't on the ball with how many balls you need, because you can't reload the balls in the middle of the night. That's the problem. So you would still need to have at least like 1 or 2 archers in the back of your back line to make sure nothing gets through at the end. That might be something we do at like an outpost, and make it like a fully automated defense with just traps. That might be something to do, actually. I don't think they do. It says it deals 500 damage. And it only does every 10 seconds, which means you would need a lot of these, especially because it can only hold 3 balls. Yeah, it says awaits monsters to pass along and triggers. It doesn't say if it hits more than 1 enemy. Like, if they're stacked up, I don't know. The overkill and traps ruin your ratio you just calculated. That's very true. It will ruin the ratio. That's why I'm saying you need a lot of these things, because you can only, each one can only hold 3 balls. It has a delay of 10 seconds. And, like you said, overkill is significant. So you would need a lot of dropper traps. Alternatively, a row of slingers to weed out all the weak ones, but then you're not really... Well, I guess then you're not using copper. You're using stone still. But Yeah, absolutely. It'd be a matter of you need a lot of dropper traps to do that automatically. Maybe when we're doing an outpost at some point in the future, like over there, when we need to get gold from that mountain, because I'm sure we'll get gold from that mountain eventually. Oh, also Obsidian returned. Hello, Obsidian. That is a man who is fighting to stay awake as we speak. He gets so upset when he falls asleep. Like, once he finally wakes up from a nap or something like that, he gets so annoyed and just tries to destroy things. So, I think the next time he wakes up, if he doesn't wake up, if he wakes up before the end of the stream, I think that might be where we have to call it, because he's going to get real upsetty the next time he wakes up from his nap. Anyway, yeah, I think maybe when we're doing that mountain, because we're only going to want to go over there for gold, right? Send food from there, from here to there. Send gold back. What else would we want from there? Snow, maybe? I don't know what else is in the mountains that we might want. Maybe something other than snow, but we'll see. Winter logs, maybe? I don't know. Whatever we get over there, it'll be a relatively small colony, and I think we'll just fill it with traps. Just so many traps. And we'll send the ammo from here to there, so that they don't have to make it on site, making that more efficient. It'd be interesting. But yeah, it would have to be done basically as an experiment, just to see if it's possible to do. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, because the traps don't increase threat. Yeah, the traps don't increase threat. I'm gonna put down a second trap right there. See if I can get him to go do that before he gets off work, essentially. Is he doing it? Oh, he's doing it. Will he make it there and back before nightfall? Will he actually finish doing it before nightfall? Kind of annoyed that there isn't, like, an indicator of how full it is. Although there might be. Who knows? Maybe it goes... Oh, I don't think he finished. I don't think he finished. Kara, jump. No, he's reloading the danger machine. Oh no, he's back down there, which means he did finish. Awesome. That means that is fully trapped. So we've got 6 insta-kills up there for zombies. The red guys take, what, 3 arrows? So even the red guys will die to these machines. Because they only have about, I'd say, 200 hit points-ish. If they die to 3 arrows, so... Alright, well, that is fantastic. Let's get back to building. It's gonna be a long one. Let's grab some more flooring. We shouldn't need any more flooring. No, because we're gonna do another layer on top of that. Although we're gonna just cap it off for the moment, because we don't need more beds right now. So we're gonna get the floor up here, the roof up here finished, essentially, so these guys can sleep without having to stare at the sky. And then we're gonna move along. And we want it to be... Needs to be 3 on the inside, 3 on the inside. Gotta remember that. Easy way to remember that. Boop. There we go. There we go. That's how tall it needs to be. This sounds like Portal. Ever so slightly. A bit like Half-Life. There. Okay. Keep in mind that if we want the 3 inside, we need to make the wall 4 tall. And 1 more to do it. Okay, and then we go on to the other side. This is all relatively simple, obviously. We're just building out. Relaxing, chilling out, playing some b-ball, and feeling alright. That's actually not what we're doing. We're not playing b-ball at all. I know. I'm a master deceit. Master deceiver. To deceive you all to think that this is, in fact, b-ball. Will they get a skylight? No, this is an abysmal and boring modern apartment complex that's absolutely brutalist in style, so no skylights. They do get a balcony, though. I do plan on building out. Well, I said ow before I actually hit the ground. They will get balconies on the top and bottom floors, or the front and back, essentially. Because keep in mind, this is a society where you don't actually get time off of work. You are either working or sleeping. There is no in between. Actually, that's not what we're going to do up here. We're going to do a shrine to the berry. Natural light will build work ethic. Well, that's the thing is we don't need natural light because they're never here during the daytime. They genuinely just don't come here during the day, so that's their problem. Not mine. Or Jim is working until he dies. Well, it's either work until you die or be murdered to death by zombies in the outside. His family is in fact quite happy because they get to live on the inside because all those guys want to eat their brains. Hi, Devin. Nice of you guys to stop in. Go. Okay. We want that there, that there, that there. Goes there. That one goes there. This one goes here, 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 here. All right. There. Whoop. And we're falling down holes. So our apartment complex is ridiculous. Oh, they all look so lifeless. I mean, it's gotta be just... Yeah, back to the grind, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be relative. At least they get to worship at the Berry Church. Yay, falling. How dare you celebrate my failures. But at least they get to celebrate, at least they get to worship at the Berry Church, and I know for a fact, this guy loves his job, because he gets to yell at people all day. His job is to stand up there and yell at people about the great berries, and how the berries will set us free. So, that guy I know for a fact that guy loves his job. Let's see. A cult to participate in. Everyone, that's true, everyone gets a cult to participate in. It's very true. It's also a great cult because it's the cult that's keeping you alive. You either worship in the cult or you get eaten by zombies outside. That's your choice. Is the fruit significant to the religion? The berry is the religion. You see, the berry is the most basic and life-sustaining food source, and it is the thing that allowed us to even begin to build out this colony. It is where all life springs forth from, is the berry, the great berry in the sky. One day we will collect the giant white snowberry in the sky, which is the moon. It's very important to the religion, is what I'm saying. Berries the earth, and they're all living on it. That's also very true. The earth is just a big berry, if you think about it. I mean, look at these berry bushes, right? They're all like nice and green. Look at that. Imagine the berries that exist under the mountain. Oh my goodness. Yep, we've definitely started a berry cult. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, I knew it. I did that wrong. All these roofs are wrong. I didn't think about that for very long, did I? Ah. Dumb, 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 dumb. Every time you eat a berry, you eat a planet. I like it. We're building out the lore. The lore of why all these people are mad enough to participate in this. Also, who else but Kara, of course, would come up with that? For those of you who are not part of the Paladin's Fae, Kara is a member of the Paladin's Fae, and she, Yep. That's all I have to say about that. She, is someone I know, and I know for a fact she would absolutely, play a D&D character that worships berries. I could see that happening, honestly. I'm sure she doesn't have any plans at the moment to worship berries, but I'm just saying. With your current characters, I would not put it past you. Sacrifice people by eating it. Sure. Let's go with that. That works. Nope, I'll make a cult, though. Of course you will. Of course you will. You know what? If you do it in character, I am 100% on board, and I will allow it to happen. How are we doing on stone, by the way? Yeah, it's leveled out about 900, so that's good. Means we're using it up just about as quickly as we're making it. Equal lemon drops. Ah, sweet Jesus. Okay, and then we need to get some torches. Throw one down there, and we'll throw one down here. Okay. And then we will bring the brown cobblestone over the side here. Go, toss that back up there. And then wood flooring along the upper level. And bingo bongo. Actually, let's go. Let's do. That shouldn't be there. That should be here. Okay. And there we go. That's another floor of the apartment complex done. When we decide to make more, we will build it out from up here. And we'll build it up there. To break berry with them. To break berry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish... you're making me wish even more that I could put signs down in this game and write on them, because good lord. Also, I do notice that our meals have gone up significantly. It looks like we're making some bread meals now. Bread made with a perfect berry jam. Meal item. Columns will eat one meal every day. So that's excellent. We are making bread meals. All right. Yeah, we only have 800 meals total currently. I'm sure it's fine. For a while there, we were making, what, like 100 meals a day, and we only had, like, 50 colonists? Lord said let them eat berry. Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that line. And the Lord said let them eat berry. Totally fine with that one. Oh, Obsidian's gone back to sleep. Looks like he is actually asleep. His eyes are fully shut, and he is not moving. So he is actually asleep right now. Which means in 10 to 40 minutes, he's going to wake up and be very upset that he fell asleep. Okay. All right. That is... God, that thing is hideous. It's so ugly, and I like it. I approve so much of the fact that it's exactly what I was trying to build. Let's actually... He gets upset, just throw him in a gulag. Oh, hey. More people. Hey, Joe. More flags. I cannot place any more flags. The flag is the center of town. It is the marker for the center of town. If I could place more, I would. But I cannot place any down currently. Speaking of things, science. We've got all the mud bricks we need for Bronze Age. The digger and the builder are just colony points. Chicken requires 8 more tablets. We've been making tablets of ancient wisdom this whole time. We still can't afford chickens. Absolutely amazing. All that does get us the chicken farmer, barley farmer, cabbage farmer. All kinds of things here. Which, again, I'm sure that's more important or more useful, but... Right now, we're good on food, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Colony points, we just need that for Bronze Age. Bronze Age unlocks bronze tools. Would be nice to have. Bronze ingots made out of copper ingots and tin and firewood. Tin. Can also be found in ore beneath the snowy mountains. Well, that's something we'll have to go over to the mountain then for, isn't it? Is ore, it looks like at this point. Zinc is below mammoth trees. Mammoth trees. Okay. I'm not sure what we need zinc for. Sacred point storage? Nope. Wouldn't be bronze. Nope. Yeah, bronze is tin and firewood. Outposts, maybe? Outpost bandages requires 1,500 points. Crossbows are copper ingots, because it's not iron anymore. Ropes. Brass. That makes sense. Brass is for zinc, and that's the alarm bell and jeweler. That's what it is. Yes, I know. I know you want flags. There's nothing I can do about the flags at the moment. But we should probably check in on the zombie pile. Oh, it looked really bad from the gate, but it's not actually that bad. I feel like some nights there's more weak ones than not, and some nights there's more strong ones. Slingers actually get to do something for once. Oh my god, look at all these little weak guys, because there's also red guys in the back that are soaking up the arrow shots. So the slingers actually get to do stuff. Oh, I also get to move the torch. Those of you just joining us, that torch that's right here indicates their progress through the maze. Anytime they get closer, we have to move the torch so that we can keep track of how far they're making it each day and each night. And that way we can essentially expand our guard count anytime they get close. Or if they get really close, they actually get through, and then we have to punch them to death, and then we know for a fact that they got too close. We'll get that down before morning, so he'll get that worked on that. I got 45 dropper traps. So again, this is like a failsafe for us right now. If they get to here, it'll kill 9 zombies. So, although not all of them at once, because they need to be spaced out 10 seconds apart. Interesting. Okay. Not too shabby. Got through that night pretty cleanly. And we're approaching the 2-hour mark on the stream. And I think, yeah, it is about to be wrapping up time. So ladies and gentlemen, as all of the oiks get to work tonight, and as the guards go home for the night, or the day, And he reloads the balls. Because this man has the balls. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to end things for now. And, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. I have been Ned Videos, and I've been playing Colony Survival. Have a good night.